at 678-570-7071. You can email me at danielleselldreamhomes@gmail.com, or you can visit my website at www.danielleselldreamhomes.com. I want to introduce myself. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty in Atlanta, Georgia, and the nearby areas, providing home buyers and sellers with professional, responsive, and attentive real estate services. Want an agent who's really listening to you? Want a home? Need an agent who knows how to effectively market your home so that it can sell? Reach out to me. What do you want to learn about the home buying process? What we will cover today will be fears versus facts about buying a home, realities of our market today, 6 simple steps to home ownership, financing, and next steps. Fears versus facts about buying a home. One of the fears is, I can't afford to buy a home right now. Fact, until you do the math, you don't know what you can afford or can't. Are you paying rent? You may be able to buy a home. You'll be putting all of your rent money towards your own home by paying the mortgage and not someone else's. In addition, there are tax savings that you can often make up for the differences in rent versus mortgage payments. Another fact is, I should wait until the market gets better. Fact, there is never a bad time to buy the right home. My job is to find a good buy and ensure you the financial ability to hold on to it. Every market has opportunity. You just have to find it. Another fear is, I don't have the money for the down payment. Fact, there are a variety of down payment options available for you. There are first-time home buyer programs with down payment assistance with low as 5% or less. Another fear is, I can't afford to buy my dream home. Fact, the best way to get closer to buying your dream home is to buy your first home. Use your first home as a forced savings plan for your future dream home. There's another fear that some first-time buyers have, and that's the fear of commitment. It is a big commitment, but remember, you're never without a way out. If it doesn't work out for you, you can always sell it, you can rent it, or you can have someone else pay the mortgage. What other misconceptions have you heard? Another fear is, I can't afford to buy a home because my credit isn't very good. Fact, there's always options. Shame doesn't bring you closer to owning a home or having good credit. There are typically 2 types of credit challenges: poor credit history or no credit history. Both have solutions. Even if you have poor credit, you still should talk to lenders. You might be surprised at the outcome. A good loan officer will be able to help you resolve your credit challenges. Another fear is, I should wait until I'm certain about my domestic future. Fact, you do not have to wait until you're married, partnered, or ready to have children to buy. You don't need 2 incomes to buy a home. If you buy a home now that your future partner doesn't like, you will be entering into your relationship with equity. Equity will allow you to choose in buying the right home for your family. Another fear is, Buying a home seems too complicated. Facts. No one ever told you that buying a home will be easy. That's why you partner with professionals who know the process and are committed to acting in your best interest. From your real estate agent to your mortgage officer, these experts will simplify the process for you. Another fear is I should pay off my student loan debt before buying a home. Fact, student loan debt doesn't prevent you from buying a home. If you're making your payments on time, you are earning and preserving good credit. If you're having troubles making your payment, student loan services are very good at finding a plan that you can achieve. Putting off buying a home is putting off building wealth. 6 easy steps to home ownership. These are the steps to get you into your new home. My job is to guide you through all of these. There is another step that can help you navigate these 6, and that's step 0, if you will. That is to go to my website. Not only does my website have some of the best search features on the market, it ensures you to have me in your pocket as you navigate these 6 steps. Why buy now? Home ownership may be the best accidental investment with a little knowledge of investment. Can be the best intentional investment. My job is to help you understand these factors that affect your investment and make it intentional. I'll get you into more details throughout this session. Interest rates continue to remain low. This is the price you pay to borrow money from the bank to pay for your home. In the last 45 years, 30-year fixed rate mortgage interest rate ranged from 18% in 1981 to 3.31% in 2012. In the last 5 years, rates have remained low by 4%, dipping beneath 3% in 2020. There is no guarantee rates will stay this way because they change always. Equity is the value of your home, which can grow every year. This diagram shows you over a span of 30 years. Equity in a home can increase from $15,000 to $486,000. This happens with equity buildup, which is a combination of appreciation and debt paydown. Your home value can increase, which is called appreciation. Another interesting fact about what it costs to buy and own a home is based on research conducted with the eXp Realty Research Department. Historically, a family spent an average of 21.6% of their household budget paying the mortgage interest and principal and interest. Today, paying the mortgage principal and interest only requires 15.2% of the family's budget. That's 6.4% less. Why pay rent when you can own? If you took out a 30-year fixed rate mortgage of $250,000 and paid monthly mortgage payments of $1,200, you are paid $435,000 in mortgage and interest payments over the life of the mortgage. After 30 years of appreciation, you're on a home with an appreciated value potentially of nearly $800,000. Keep in mind that appreciation rates vary greatly based on local conditions. Compare that to paying $1,200 per month towards your landlord's mortgage. And that's over 30 years. Even if your landlord never raises the rent, you'll be paying $432,000 and you're on nothing. Why hold off buying? There are reasons not to buy as well, such as changing your job. Job security is a new company. Financial, such as your credit score, down payment, too expensive, the house is poor, or short-term ownership, no equity and no appreciation. Somewhat surprisingly, our current public health situation, COVID, is not a reason to hold off on buying. There are ways to search for homes and buy safely. The right agent will put practices in place to keep your exposure and contact at a minimum. In our market, the average home price, this is in Atlanta, is $221,471. Buyers versus sellers market is a measure of supply and demand. How many homes are available for sale at any given moment, and the number of homes. Our market currently favors sellers right now. What this means to you as a buyer is that the supply is limited and demand is high. Sellers are in the driver's seat and buyers are coming in with full price, even over listed price offers. There may be multiple offers. I'll help you navigate. Low interest rates, currently around 3.13%, and that's down 4 basis points since the same time last week. Growth in this area is 1.67%, and Atlanta reached its highest population of 524,067 in 2021. I'm sorry, the 6 steps to home ownership, as I mentioned, we're going to hire your agent. You're going to secure your pre-approval financing. We're going to find your home. We're going to make an offer and negotiate. Get your home inspected and negotiate repairs. We're going to close and be a homeowner. Yay! It's exciting. My website making achieving your home ownership goals more accessible than ever before. So much more than research, its industry-leading feature set and reach insights will prepare you to handle and enjoy the entire journey. It will guide you in the middle of the night with your questions. When questions come up, you want real-time information about transactions. It gives you the tool to anticipate and act on every step of the buying process. It's paired with my expertise, and you have everything you need to light your way home. You can search for your dream home in whatever way works for you, whether it's by neighborhood, school zip code, or more. My website has what it needs to accommodate your need, even when your search is nationally. You can get real-time stats on communities and go deeper to seek the thick of it. From your local favorite coffee shops to book clubs that meet once a week, you'll get a good idea what it's like to live in this neighborhood. You get a collection of homes that you can favorite. You can love it and you can hide the ones that you don't. You can also create collections to organize your favorites and share. Find them with ease and collaborate with whoever you please. Your step 1 is to find and hire your agent. You came here today to get your questions answered. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Find and hire your agent, and that'll be me. Typically, there are 2 real estate agents involved in every transaction. One of the agent represents the seller, and the other agent represents the buyer. Do your research when choosing your agent. Ask about their experiences, their knowledge of the market, and negotiate their negotiation skills. Find one that suits your needs and personality, not because they're your friend. It's okay to interview more than one before making your selection. If I've earned your trust and provided value so that you can choose me as your buyer's agent, this is the commitment I make to you. My goal is to get you from the starting line to crossing the threshold of your new home with little to no hassle. The first step in hiring an agent is to agree on a commitment or loyalty agreement between the two of us with what we call a buyer representation agreement. There's no cost to you for this agreement. When you hire your agent, we'll walk through the timeline of buying a home. If anything we've talked about today has led you to decide that you're not ready to buy a home right away, that's okay. There are actions you can take today that will bring you closer to being a homeowner. If you're concerned about your credit history, there are a number of nonprofit credit counseling and debt advice resources that can help you formulate a concrete plan to get you where you want to be. If you want to save up for a down payment, while remembering that you may not need as large of a down payment as you previously thought, budget for it. Be realistic about your possibles and put that plan into action. I can help you prepare and figure out how you need to budget. Part of my job is to be your local market expert. I can help you watch neighborhoods you like to buy in, tracking any trends that I think you'll find helpful. When you hire an agent, these are the steps or guidelines that we will follow. First, you will start working with me. We want to get your finances in order. Once we get your finances in order, we're going to set you up with a lender that's going to meet your needs. And the lender is going to get you pre-approved. Once you're pre-approved, then we're going to start looking. Once you find a house that you like, we're going to put that home under contract. Once your offer has been accepted, we're going to take ownership. We're going to go to the closing table. Once we go to the closing table, we're going to move into your home. Then you're going to make your last lease rent payment. Congratulations. Yay. Step 2, secure pre-approval financing. Select a lender and get pre-approved. There are important differences between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification. A pre-approval is a formal application with a lender. It's a formal commitment from a lender. It states how much you can borrow and at what rate. It makes you a stronger buyer in multiple offer situations. Pre-qualification is not a formal or lengthy process. It's not a commitment from a lender. It's a rough estimate of how much you can borrow. Being pre-approved means that you're ready to buy and puts you in a stronger position when making offers on a home. Choose your lender. I have several approved lenders that I recommend. All of my recommendations specialize in first-time home buyers and will work with you confidentially to review your income, your debt, and credit and help you determine how much you can afford. This will also educate you on different options for loans, interest rates, and down payments amounts. I'm going to go over to the mortgage. Create your budget. Creating a budget for yourself and follow it. To get started, there are many simple budget worksheets online, including one on consumer.gov website under budgets. Ask for your credit report from your lenders if you don't have one already. Begin paying down debt. If need be, make simple changes in your lifestyles. For example, cutting down on eating out, going to movies as often, or purchasing your favorite coffee drink every day. You should be able to understand mortgages at this point, and there are three decisions. The first one is the down payment, the first payment that you make. This can vary between 3 to 20% of the purchase of the home. Interest rates, that's the amount you pay to have the loan. Currently, interest rates are running around 3.13%. And the term, and that's the length of time to pay off the mortgage. The time frame you choose affect both the interest rates and your payment. You have the option between 30 or 15 years. Your monthly mortgage payment includes PITI, which is the principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Your lender will provide you with your pre-approval amount based on your income, expenses, and debt. Based on your loan option, you choose your down payment. If you choose to put less than 20% down, you are required to pay an additional PMI, or private mortgage insurance, which is currently around 0.8%. Paying 20% or more down, you avoid this fee. Let's say you're approved for a $200,000 loan. The amount of down payment you make determines the amount of house you can buy. For example, with 5% down or $10,500, you can buy a home for $210,000. With 20% down or $48,000, you can buy a home for $240,000. Make a plan to save for your down payment. Consider the time it will realistically take. You should be able to maintain your pre-approval, people. Once you get your pre-approval letter, you're ready to start looking for your home. However, it's essential that you do not change your financial status from the time of pre-approval until you close on your new home. This can affect your loan approval. This means no big purchases, no credit card or debt added, no job changes. Protect your down payment. Step 3, find your home. Now, here's the fun part. I love walking into these homes and admiring the beauty of them. When we visit together, you will complete my questionnaire so that I can completely understand your needs and wants, and then choose the right house for you to look at. After all, you don't want to fall in love with a house that you cannot afford or doesn't meet your needs. I have found that the first few homes that you look at is an education about the market. If you have my website or receive my emails about neighborhoods you're interested in, you'll a step ahead. Make my website your home base. www.danielleselldreamhomes.com. This is a great place to start your home search. You'll find homes in all types of areas. You can search by your city, your zip codes, landmarks, neighborhoods, so much more. And if you see a home that you love, you can share with me directly through the website and we can discuss it together. Who has been looking at homes? Everyone has, right? It's easy with all of the real estate sites and apps out there. However, most of these sites and apps are missing many available properties, and information may be outdated. Some of the homes may have already sold, and the prices may not be accurate. I will link you up to a portal where you can see directly into the MLS, the multiple listing service, which keeps an accurate and up-to-date inventory of all properties on the market It's free and it's easy to use. It's even an open house app and it has a mortgage calculator built in. When we look at homes together, we'll be looking at two totally different things. You will be looking at the layout, the space, the location to work in the schools, the features and amenities. I'll be looking for how the home compares in the terms of size, layout, and value to other homes in the area. I'll also be looking for potential resale value and also big ticket items such as roof, HVAC, maintenance, structural concerns, etc. There are pros and cons to condos and townhomes to a single family detached home. Often, first time home buyers choose this option as the way to enter the market with something they can afford. It's low cost per square foot, no yard work or home maintenance, amenities such as swimming pools and playgrounds and communities. The cons is shared ownership of space inside the building, homeowner fees and shared maintenance costs, managed by a board of directors, governed by rules around pets, vehicles, and noises, and other things. There are some good and not so good things about new construction. Let's review. The good things is it's new. Everything is under warranty. You can pick your features and the designs. You can lock in your price and you can get a good deal. The cons it's features added into the price. You don't know about the neighborhood once all the homes are built and people are moved in. Outlying area, no nearby amenities yet, and no firm closing date. Remember COVID, all these new constructions, no lumber, no windows, no cabinets. It was a back order. So a lot of people closing dates were pushed back. Also, a new build may appreciate differently, especially if the neighborhood or subdivision is not yet built out and your home will be competing with brand new homes in the area. Step 4, make an offer and negotiate. You found your home and you're ready to make an offer and negotiate a successful close. I will be here to help you to determine a fair price to offer on your home. I'll provide a comparative market analysis, a CMA, of other properties that has recently sold near the home you're making an offer on. I will negotiate the terms. There's much more to an offer than a price. The 6 details which I'll help you navigate are schedule, when it will close, commission, closing costs, conveyance, home warranty, earnest money. Everything is negotiable. This is where my experience and knowledge will be a big help to you. Step 5, inspection and repairs. There is no such thing as a perfect home. There will be repairs needed, from a leaky faucet to more costly issues. You'll find all of this out with a proper home inspector. We will negotiate the repairs needed. I also recommend home inspectors for you to hire. Have your option period. I help you through the inspection process and consult with you to determine negotiation strategies that we'll use. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's the big stuff that matters, such as cracks, crumblings in the foundation, cracks inside the home over the windows, water stains in the ceilings, floors, or walls, faded or worn shingles, plumbing or electrical problems, mold or termite issues. You want to know what you're getting into and make a decision whether to move forward on buying this home. You don't want to buy somebody else's problems. Step 6, close and be a homeowner. You're getting closer. There are just few more steps to round out the deal. Pre-close. These are some additional costs to budget for. Your closing costs, earnest money, option period money, inspection, survey, miscellaneous fees, 1-year homeowner insurance, reserves for improvement and repairs after the sale. 10, we will do a final walkthrough of home. When we get to the closing table, you will need to bring your certified funds, evidence of insurance, valid ID, and then you will get your settlement statement, transfer a clean title, keys to your new home, and now it's time to celebrate. You walked in as a renter and you walking out as a homeowner. Congratulations. Yay. This is a major accomplishment, and now you get to feel the pride of home ownership. Keep in mind that I continue to be your resource even after the deal closes. I have recommendations for every kind of service person you may need over the years to keep your home in tip-top shape. There's no better way to get started than now. So who's ready to get started? If you have any questions, please comment them and I will answer your questions accordingly. My commitment to you is to educate you about the market, analyze your wants and needs, steer you to homes that fit your criteria, coordinate the work of other professionals, negotiate on your behalf, solve any problems that may arise. So when you're ready to start your journey, I'll be honored to accompany you. What questions do you have for me? For those that would like the portal for all the homes for sale, please leave your name, your phone number, and an email address. And thank you for attending. And here's my name, my phone number, and my email address if you would like to get in contact with me. Stay in touch by visiting my website, where you can navigate potential homes through a robust search functionality. Don't forget to visit at www.danielleselldreamhomes.com. Thank you and have a great day. I know you lying.